Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Augment Anthem. This time it's the full release version 1.0. It's been out since May 15th. I did play an early preview version of the game, provided by László of Project Ego. Thanks again for that. And yeah, now I'm ready to play the full game. I could continue, but I'm going to just start over new, obviously, because... well, I didn't make it very far, oh my god, what? Wait, this list does not move quite the way that I imagined it would. Yeah, okay, apparently I completed 4% of the game, which is more than I thought, but yes, we're going to absolutely override that. Mimics RID's eyes and ears in Bunker 7. IDs, rather, not ID, id. Most of them, okay. That was just a random loading screen hint or tooltip or lore snippet in this case, I suppose. Right, do I remember much about the story? I mean, no, not really. I don't think we really learned that much, to be fair. A Project Ego game. In fact, maybe the only one? I don't know. Maybe not. Might be their first game, but I'm not entirely sure. I like this intro style, this cutscene style, kind of reminiscent. It's higher res and, you know, higher fidelity, but it's kind of reminiscent of, you know, like classic Mega Mans and the like, which I'm sure is not a coincidence, or not just Mega Mans, but, you know, games of that era. Oh, there he is, László. Yeah, I like the art. I like the music in this game, actually. This dark synthwave stuff. It's definitely my jam. Among many other things, but I do enjoy this. I'm curious to see if I'll recognize any changes between the pre-release version and this. Can interact with the save node, Deep Metro Station. Might as well save, I suppose. Wait, oh yeah, that's fine. I guess you auto-save, you don't have to manually save in this game, of course. And you respawn at these places, and you can manually respawn. Or reset the area much, you know, much like you would in a Souls game at a bonfire. This over here is a secret passage that we cannot crawl into because, of course, Ego can't crawl. We can move, both with D-pad or left stick. We can absolutely shoot. We can hold the button down, or we can actually tap to fire more rapidly, but also our weapon overheats, and that's a major thing. We can grab corners. We can look down, can drop down through platforms. It's all pretty standard stuff. Ooh, a mysterious stranger is talking to us. Hey, is this thing working? Can you hear me? ... You look pretty dangerous, which is why I'm doing this from a distance. Wouldn't want you to crush me like Frankenstein's mad monster or anything. Dad would have lost it if he could see you now. You were all he could ever talk about. Right. Right, Jane. Stick to the important stuff. I'm Jane Doe, and you're Ego. That about sums it up. I feel like that doesn't quite sum it up. I need a bit more info. For a guy named Ego, you don't really talk much. Come on, I'll tell you the rest when we reach my town, Haven. Elder will be ecstatic when he sees you. You don't know what this means for us. That's true, I don't, yet. Worth a try. Can't talk, but I hope you can at least shoot with that big gun of yours. I cleared out most of the way getting here, but it always sends more drones. Follow the path ahead to the town. We're in the Deep Metro now, so it's a pretty straight shot if you just head up and to the east. Right, I remember confusing east and west. I mean, not really, but immediately forgetting and somehow thinking I should go, you know, to the left when obviously the game tells me that I should head to the right, to the east. Not making that mistake now, not that there's really much of a choice on where to go anyway. It's a big world out there, so try not to get lost. Up and to the east, and shoot any robots that move. Simple, right? Probably won't get any more complicated than that. No, definitely not. We'll talk back at home. ... What's going on? Maybe we can't talk, but we can think, apparently. I mean, it would be kind of weird if a being called Ego wasn't even, you know, self-aware. And we can shoot the fleshy stuff that's covering everything. Well, that's a crawling passage if I ever saw one, but again, can't do that. Beacon upgrade. A teleport beacon. I can throw it to relocate instantly. Right, and that's of course a core mechanic here. So we do that. Press LB, that is. Interestingly, when we don't press anything, it just aims straight down. Ah, right, and then we shoot, or rather press the fire button, and it drops the beacon. Or throws it. And then as soon as it touches a valid surface, I suppose, it teleports us. I think I tried this. So yeah, if there's not enough room, you're not going to spawn there. However, I don't think I did this on my, I want to say demo playthrough. I mean, it's kind of... Oh, wait, no? Can we do this? Oh, we totally can. Yeah, it should put us there, and it did. You know, in my preview version, early look, I don't think I did this. I don't know if it didn't occur to me, or... Yeah, look at that. Okay, we get a bunch of parts. Okay, that's just currency. And we get this thing. Anomaly number 4. Nope, nope. One crisis at a time. Interesting. Gonna have to keep that in mind, I suppose. Do we have a map yet? We do. Right, but the map can be upgraded, I believe. Map data has corrupted, repair connected save notes to reveal surrounding regions. Also, I think the map becomes more detailed. Either by updating or by just exploring more or something. Is there anything I should look at here? Metro region progress 0%. Game slot progress 0%. Interesting. I mean, we obviously explored like 2 rooms and found some currency. Found a secret of some sort. And yet that did not add anything to our progress percentage. So I wonder how that's measured. Maybe it's only updated once you reach a new, I don't know, save point, save node. Bestiary pages, 48. And of course we get the augments that are in the title of the game that we're going to learn about. Nice. Can we do anything else? Oh yeah, right, we can. We have this melee-ish attack, which I believe, well, the game is obviously going to teach me probably pretty soon as well, but it's going to, it's something like you accumulate heat, or, I don't know, when your weapon overheats, that makes your melee stronger or something. Wow, I thought that was a grenade. But you can reach all sorts of places with that, yeah, like some sort of weird secret near the beginning. Provided it's not actually a grenade and won't blow you up eventually. I mean, it doesn't seem like it is. Thanks for your confidence. For your encouragement, I guess. There's no point in carrying that big gun if you're not going to use it. I left some of id's drones along the way so you can practice. Don't worry, Ego. They're just plotters. These guys pretty much die of their own volition. Just don't get too close. And watch your heatsink. A plasma gun like yours is advanced beyond anything I've ever seen, but it generates a lot of runoff energy. You don't want to get caught off guard and unable to shoot even if they are just plotters. Right. So, holding LT allows us to aim our gun. Try to avoid overheating your gun, right, because then it takes a long time to become available again. Climb a ladder, I mean, not much of a ladder, more like a pole, but I think I commented the same thing last time. Jump from ladder, I mean, do you really, well, okay, yeah. You can't jump from it. First time I tried it just now. I didn't do it right, okay. There's something growling. Yeah, I think most of these passages just are a little bit too long. As in, you know, I can't quite throw the teleport beacon far enough into it to reach a place where it can stand. And thus, where it lands, it's a bit too narrow to actually rematerialize. Oh yeah, that thing. That just kind of harmlessly flies back and forth. Thank you for your stuff. Alright, awesome. You definitely use those parts to repair the map beacons. I'm not sure what else you might use them for. Yeah, we can't quite make it across there. Not quite, no. Not sure if we get an upgrade to our throw distance or something. For now, we're not supposed to go that way, I guess. Oh, kind of missed my right there. There we go. To deep Metro Central. We see this strange alloy all over Bunker 7. It doesn't hurt organic life, only machines. We would have built our town haven out of it, but even our shopkeeper's forge can't chip away at the stuff. Your body is probably too advanced to be hurt by it, but I don't recommend throwing your beacon into it. Oh, okay, so we're safe, but yeah, the beacon cannot actually materialize on it, and also it hurts me when I try, so don't try that. So I'm now down to only 2 health. Oops, can I? Yeah, I thought so. I forget if there's anything useful though. We can make it to this platform over here, but that's not helping. Ooh, actually made it all the way there. Need to blow off some steam, Ego? Your gun is incredibly advanced, but still needs to expel its heat now and then. Why not put that heat to good use? A scan of your body shows you can channel that heat into a powerful close-range attack. The more heat you've built up, the longer the range. Hey, everyone has to let it all out sometimes. Just use it on the jet streams, not me, okay? Okay, I guess jet stream is the name of that enemy. So... more heat. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I want it to overheat. Oh, also I already shot it. Accumulate heat in the gun and when you're close to enemies, press B. Right. I mean, is it visibly longer range? I suppose. That was pretty large. As opposed to... I mean, it's... I feel like that could be visually a bit clearer, but... maybe it's intentionally a bit vague. Right? I mean, with no heat... it's kind of hard to tell exactly how far it reaches, right? I suppose, at this point, the extent of the glow... the fainter glow, not the, you know, the stronger glow directly on my character, extends just about to the wall to my right. So if I basically... okay, if I completely overheat... I mean, the white explosion on my body is bigger. Yes, absolutely. Okay, fair enough. But where exactly the hitbox is, for example, I have absolutely no idea. Oh, right. I think I did the same mistake. Maybe? That didn't register as something that would hurt me necessarily, but it sure did. Cart, it says up there. Is that meaningful? Oh, well. Throwing straight up is not useful. Can we cancel? Oh yeah, we can, actually. Okay, nice. Alright, this surface thankfully does not hurt me, even though it looks electrified. Ooh, and you know what? I think I managed to do a tricky jump, tricky throw up here that might not be completely intentional. Okay, nice. Killed that guy. We actually found something and I absolutely was not paying attention. Whoops. Oh, Jetstream 1. Actually, that might have been the one? Oh, yeah. Looks like we need to find notes on enemies for our bestiary. Instead of just unlocking them by killing them. Despite the name, Jetstream units glide rather quietly through the abandoned tunnels of Bunker 7. Silent stalkers, deadly with their bladed wings. I mean, the ones I've seen haven't really done anything. Their greatest weakness is their limited energy capacitors. Jetstream cannot continuously fly and must perch often to recharge their energy banks. And here is where they're most vulnerable. Still, watch out for them in large open spaces or when they flock in their death swarms. The air is their domain, and I'd just as soon stay out of it. Sounds reasonable. I guess maybe the ones in this first section are just kind of peaceful. You okay there, buddy? Okay, something similar happened in the early version, so that they can still get stuck sometimes. Oh well, that's fine. Ooh. Oh, I actually got killed. I don't know why I thought I would just finish him off with my melee attack. I mean, maybe I would have, but I also just straight up ran into him. That was very silly. Probably should have played it a lot safer, considering that I was down to 1 health. And so I actually died in the tutorial. Great. I mean, in the, in my first look at the game, I one-shot the first boss. So, there's that. And I wonder if that's going to happen again. Guess my melee attack is still kind of weak. I should probably just stick to my guns for the time being. Use my ranged advantage. Although, of course, that one enemy that ended up killing me was actually using range attacks of his own. Oh, okay. Right, oh wait, we can't stand on this, no problem. No, wait. That cancels it. It doesn't prematurely materialize you. That sure would be nice. I could see that potentially being useful. If you could, you know, interrupt your throw and materialize wherever you are at the time. We are farming parts though, because it doesn't look like you lose your stuff when you die. So that's awfully nice. I did lose whatever this guy dropped though, because aim is not... my aim is not the best. Oh, and these platforms are surprisingly tricky to land on. Okay, small chest has some amount of parts. It was just a random bit of scrap lying around there. I keep thinking that these guys have already died. Oh, well, that's not fantastic. Not much in the way of iframes. Looks like. Okay. So my melee attack does deal damage. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah, that's so much better to deal with those guys without ever actually getting close to them. Oh well. Now I know. I don't know if there's a reason to break stuff like that, but breaking stuff is fun, so I guess I'll just keep doing it anyway. Human town. Good. Good to know. Okay. Seems like these guys have relatively low range for their own range attack. I think down this way is just a kind of a pointless detour for now. There might be something to collect. Probably nothing more exciting than just a bit of extra scrap. Oh wait, this is a healing thing. Yeah. Right, and there's also... the game didn't teach me that yet, but there is a heal actually, so I could have absolutely saved myself. I just remembered. I think that circle next to my health bar is actually my healing charge. I just forget how to use it. No, no, no. Maybe you can only use it when you're hurt. So I've pressed every button now. It might be right trigger? Because left bumper is aiming your beacon, left trigger is aiming your weapon. The right bumper and trigger don't currently do anything. Triangle doesn't do anything. B is my melee attack. A is jump. X is attack. And then of course we got the sticks. We got select or back, I suppose. Actually opens the map as a shortcut. What's that blue dot? Activated save node. Oh, it only shows my current room right now. Interesting. Wait, does it even show my current room? Huh. I'm not entirely sure what we're looking at, actually. That's certainly more than just a room. Oh, maybe that activated save node is... No, actually I don't know. Actually I don't know. Okay, anyway. Let's worry about that later. Why did I just fall straight through the platform? Or did I miss it? To power station... Interesting. So my gun sticks through the wall, and I can actually shoot. I could theoretically shoot something on the other side of it, but there's nothing to shoot. But yeah, I'm assuming that I need a better weapon to break those kinds of wall or something like that. Maybe a better melee attack. Oh, wow. Kinda expected to miss that jump. Hold on. I mean, down here is just a lot of stuff that looks like it's going to kill me. What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. This would be a great time to teach me how to heal. I swear that's a thing. Actually, Talk, use. Oh, okay. Aim, gun, beacon, map, pause, unknown, unknown, talk, use, back, melee, jump, fire. Oh, maybe I need to unlock that first? Okay. I'd rather not die again. That would be silly and a bit embarrassing. Wait. Okay. Somehow I didn't expect him to be able to shoot me from there. Trying to forget about me? Yes. Seems like it. Maybe I should just run. Okay. I don't like this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do that, please. Suddenly everything's scary when you're down to 1 HP. Weird. Weird how that goes. Okay. Thankfully, it seems like my shots travel infinitely far. Yes. Well, maybe not infinitely, but far enough. I think I'll just make my way... Ah, regenerate. Oh, it's LB plus RB. Wow. Nice. Thanks. Whoa. Crazy flickering there. I could go back, but obviously we're missing most of our abilities at this point, so... kind of pointless. I'm pretty certain... I did explore that area... either when I was playing... as I was playing a little bit more after my initial first look. Or during it. And there really wasn't anything meaningful there that I could reach. Dude. Okay, jeez. These guys are always tankier than I expected. Just a little bit tankier. there's another one of those passages that... Yep. Keep trying, but... can't quite fit through there yet. Alright. Breakable walls everywhere that we cannot break yet. I get it. Makes sense. The game wants me to go to the city, of course. Which... still not quite there yet. These areas are pretty vast. What are you? Oh, wait. Melee? Yeah. Weird. Not quite sure what those are about. You can't shoot them, but melee makes them momentarily disintegrate and then reform. I don't think I figured out what those were about. It seems like you would have to somehow pick them up and put them on those platforms with the blinking lights. Wait, is this a thing? No, okay. It's not quite the same as those barriers that hurt me before. I think there was something here, though. Yeah, okay, that's obviously something we can fit through. Nice. 212 parts. I mean, at least through our detours and having to redo a little bit, I ended up with maybe more currency than I would have had. I mean, definitely more. Maybe enough to buy a couple of things. Nice shooting, Ego. You're a natural. Did you actually watch me? But still not talking. No worries. You'll get plenty of practice once you meet my neighbors, especially Cart. He's a chatterbox. And you're a step up from the junk he normally plays with. Thanks, I guess. Well, at least you can move. Just don't use that gun of yours if he gets to be too much. You're good people. They're good people in this town. I think you'll come to love them if you give them a chance. Speaking of, something's wrong, Ego. It's never this quiet. Come on. I'd better go see what all the fuss is about. I guess. Alright, this platform's not moving. Are we in the town? Yeah, I think this is actually the town proper. But it's quiet. Too quiet. Oh, right. What was this about? Doesn't stay active, whatever it is. Locked door. This is what Cart's place, apparently. It does say Cart there. Can we... No, we cannot grab these platforms. Cartographer. Cartographer sounds good. I like maps. But also locked right now. Oh no, there it also says cart, so who knows. Town Hall, locked, obviously. Right, actually, I'm pretty sure it said cart on a wall somewhere before. I definitely remember trying to get that thing and not being able to. Oh hey, there's Jane and someone, maybe that elder she was talking about. Central Station, crossed out, Human Town. Okay. And Forge's Shop. It's right there. Repair the node to clean the region map. Will do. Ooh. Wait, did it show us this overview map before when we were on this screen? On the other node? I don't think so. Okay, so... I'm assuming we're where the red circle is, and we started over where the white circle is, somewhere around there. Bunker 7. I just don't know if this is the entire game world, or... I suppose it might be. And just that one central section that stretches east to west, that might be this first zone that we've been traveling through. So I suppose that's a pretty large area, and we obviously haven't explored many parts of it, because we couldn't reach them. Safe state, fast travel. Yeah, okay, so that's just the other station where we started at. Also, we can repair for 15 parts. Let's see. And now, yeah, and now we get the vague outline of other rooms. Well, outline. Shadow of them, I suppose. Right, that's where we started, I guess. I mean, it is, but... Do I remember any of those rooms? I guess that room below there, that's the one with all the lava, or whatever that bubbling purple stuff was. Okay. Repair for 25. Take another look. I mean, it is a bit clearer now. It really doesn't show any more detail, I would say. Can we repair it fully? 60? Okay, well, this is a clear improvement, I would say. Blue is collectible in the room. Gray is room cleared. Okay. Interesting. I mean, room cleared just means that there are no collectibles, I guess. But that is obviously very useful to know. We get some overlapping as well. Forgot about that. Like, the room we're currently in, it's kind of displayed on top of some rooms that are behind. Interesting. That's not gonna get confusing at all, I'm sure. Right, okay. And can we afford the final upgrade? Yes, we can. Okay. And that's as clear as it gets, I suppose. I wonder if there are any other benefits to that, to fully repairing it, because honestly it was quite usable at level 3. No, it's fully repaired now. I'm sure there is some reason to do that. Hey guys. Everyone? Elder. I'm so sorry, Jane. We tried to fight it, but envy found us. Everyone, even Cart and... Ugh. Elder. I'm okay. Just a bit of blood is all. Ego, get over here. So it is true. You do still exist. I always thought John was cracked, but... Ugh. Elder, we have to get you inside. But the people... And we took them all. Jane, there's still time to save them before it turns them into those horrible killing machines. I know, but you'll never reach it on that leg. And I'm not going to let you bleed to death. Ego, I'm sorry to put this on you, but Elder needs medical attention. Could you... ... That's his version of yes. Thank you, Ego. You'll get an explanation as to what's going on soon, I promise. That was actually her talking. We're in your debt, Ego. Envy couldn't have gotten far. It headed east. Here's what we know about the entity Envy from Jane's father's notes in case you want to study up before the big fight. And Ego, don't underestimate Envy. It was made by id, and it's highly dangerous. You may wish to back up your files with that convoy over there. It seems to be made out of the same technology you are. It can probably... Enough. There's no backup files for you, Elder. Let's get you inside before you bleed out. Good luck, Ego. Thanks. Why am I helping you guys? Why am I letting this Jane command me around? New file, envy number 1. Right, and also... First augment or something? Yes, ascend augment. An augment? I'm not sure what this does yet. Oh. Can't use it yet, huh? Right, we have 1 ascend augment. There are magnet, replicate, and amplify augments. Well, we're gonna learn more about this in due time, I'm sure. Envy. Envy number 1. If wrath is the physical manifestation of id's mind, then envy is her hand. Tromping through the dark tunnels of Bunker 7, this mobile platform seeks out warm bodies to add to id's collection. Once people are snatched by envy, they are never seen again, though it's presumed they are taken to one of id's dreaded chop houses and transformed into her killer machines. T. T? Is that supposed to be signed T? Is it just straight drop down to our first boss? Ah, envy number 2. Surely this is gonna give me crucial info. Only once have Jane and I seen Envy from a distance. It looked like one of the old mech loaders from up in the warehouse, maybe commandeered by id after the fall of humanity during the Great War against the machines. If that's the case, avoid its multiple loading arms, as they're able to extend with great damaging force. Those things were built tough, so Envy won't go down easy. Bottom line, if you see Envy coming your way, it's best to hide from its blood-red gaze, or you may end up in its permanent grasp on your way to the chop house. Well, I don't really have much of a choice there, in terms of fully avoiding it. And I'm... Oh, what was that? What? There wasn't an invisible wall stopping me, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see how this goes. Again, I actually killed it. Oh, wait. Okay, those things move around. How do you... Okay, you shoot the shoulders, basically. Oh, wait, that explosion actually reached far enough. Because I was overheated? Okay. So far, so good. Seems like you can only hit it while, I don't know, well, it's not fully extended or only during certain animations. Or at least that's the only time it flashes white. Maybe I'm damaging it even when it's not fresh. Okay. Well, still easy, I guess. First boss, I mean, fair enough. We don't expect that to be a huge challenge, unless it's, you know, a certain kind of game. This one's starting out pretty benign. Jump cipher, ascend, a cipher slot. Looks like the augment fits here. Okay, so we need the augments, and then we need a cipher slot to put them in. Ah, yes. Right. Details. Jump ascend. Extends the range and height of jump. Stack. Survival protocol bonus. Lethal damage has a bigger chance not to kill ego. Interesting. Evolved. Reconstruct protocol. Oh, so, wait. What? Survival protocol bonus? Evolved reconstruct protocol? That seems to belong together. I'm not quite sure where the line breaks are supposed to be. But that's fine. Ego slowly regenerates health. Okay. Right. And we can put up to 4 augments into... Actually, no, I'm not entirely sure I fully understand yet, but that's okay. We select that. Can remove it again. Okay, so currently I have my... Well, I only have a single slot and a single augment. I'm sure if I had more of either, I could actually, you know, move the cursor and select something else. But right now, the only available slot and the only available augment are selected. So I just confirm, put that in. It only lists stack and evolve. Maybe stack means just putting more, you know, more than one in. One activates the basic bonus, extends the range and height of jump. Then putting more in gives you more of a chance to not die from lethal damage. And then when you put all of them in, it makes it evolved, and you start regenerating. That's my current guess. Obviously, we're going to find out more. Maybe the game is going to outright tell me. It probably will in some way or another. Maybe some NPC will talk to me about it. Right. Can definitely jump higher, that's for sure. And yeah, I was trying to jump here, but it didn't allow me to grab this, to even reach this corner. It made me fall instead. Kind of mean, but it's fine, you know. Ego. Ego, can you hear me? I recognize that stoic silence. It's working. Excellent. Whatever you did seems to have activated some of Bunker 7's dormant technology. You've managed to tap into your body's comm system and visual cortex. Oh, great. You should be able to see and hear everything you do. Oh, don't be like that, Ego. This is no time for concerns over privacy. It's easy for you to say. We have bigger issues. Speaking of, I can't believe you were able to kill Envy. So easily at that. Yeah, it didn't really seem that threatening, honestly. That was one of id's mobile platforms. Think of them like generals in the Hateful Witch's army. She's going to have a hard time collecting new recruits without it. Each drone is controlled by one of id's programs, but mobile platforms take thousands to operate. An extension of id's mind. I bet she felt that loss. They're really rare, only a handful in all of Bunker 7. I mean, that's good to know at least. Only a few bosses. Well, don't cheer too hard, Ego. You'll get a headache. What's that you've got there? Is that... I can't believe it. It seems you've found a cipher for one of the lost augments. Now I'm starting to sound like Ego, huh? Oh, right. I mean, that one's a bit silly. Because the first part of her utterance is just silence. Huh? Now I'm starting to sound like Ego by not sounding at all. Elder, what are you talking about? Think of them like lost powers, living programs that once enhanced Ego's capabilities. When you find new ciphers for each augment, they can be slotted into your basic abilities, enhancing them. Each cipher will do something different. You can even triple stack them in a single cipher slot for an extra power boost. You find new ciphers for each augment. They can be slotted into your basic abilities, enhancing them. I mean, yeah, okay. Each cipher will do something different. Yes. You can even triple stack them in a single cipher slot for an extra power boost. Be sure to play around with them whenever you find a new one, yes. I'm sure it's all going to make more sense once we actually have more to experiment with and see what putting different augments into different slots actually does. Who knows what new areas you'll be able to reach, or enemies you'll be able to destroy with them. Well, that should be enough explaining for now. The townspeople are already making their way back here. You should too, Ego. There are a couple more things we need to discuss before we release you into the world. Elder, over and out. Elder, there's no need to say over and out, since we're always watching Ego's every move. Always. Be careful out there, Ego. We'll see you when you get back. Over and out. We will also see you when you get back. Ooh. I remember talking to... I think that might be the only NPC I actually ended up talking to in town. And it's certainly an interesting one. It gave me some sort of side quest, but I don't remember exactly what that was. Huh? Do not be alarmed, Ego. This is not the first time we have been connected. What is this? An echo of before. A path for ahead. Yes, Ego. We can hear your thoughts. Do not be alarmed. We are not as invasive as the humans. We will wait for you to speak to us in person before reading your mind. Come find us back in the human town. What do you mean, human town? You're not human? Answer me. That's what that feels like. Okay, guess there's still only one path. There's still only one path forward for now. A path for ahead. Whatever that means. I'd better get going. Right. Fill the jump ascent slot with an ascent augment. Yes, yes. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't be able to make this jump. However, can I maybe... Interesting. Okay. I don't know if I did this last time. I'll find my own way back. Nice. Yeah, there was... I feel like there was some sort of indicator... Oh yeah, freed humans in the top right, underneath our parts. Right. I knew that there were humans to free. And of course we just freed one. Okay, and that gate stays open actually? Or will it close after a while? I suppose there's no reason for it to close again. But I should have looked closer at the wall. Was it one of those crumbly looking ones that I thought I might be able to just break eventually? Or was it just one of these? I guess it must have been one of these. There's actually another human there as well. And I assume down there that's the pressure plate that opens the corresponding door. Okay, for now, can't really do anything with that though. Let's see, your timer says we can still keep going. Human town. Yeah. Part of me already wants to just run off in, you know, some other direction, but let's mostly follow our directions for now. Mostly. Just a real quick look. Okay, no, that goes to a different room. Let's head back for the time being. Ah, yes. Deep Metro number 2. Did we miss one? Oops. John Doe's notes. John Doe, that's so Jane's father. Deep Metro number 2. In theory, one can still potentially reach some of the other bunkers through some of the uncollapsed train tunnels, but the hordes of mutants and other dangers that snake through this thoroughfare make that prospect next to impossible. Still, the Deep Metro makes for an excellent highway to reach other portions of Bunker 7, and its abandoned passenger cars have served Jane and me well as temporary shelters over the years. Engrams. 0 out of 10. Okay. So is this actually another cipher? I think so. Oh, wait. Gun cipher ascend. The energy pulse splits into 2 stacked bursts. Awesome. Well, it would be more awesome if we had more than one thing. So we have to choose between better gun. Ah, and that is enough to actually break those crumbly walls. Alright. But yeah, we'll have to swap our slots around, I suppose, or our augments until we have more than one. Excellent. We are feeling stronger and more complete already. We are? You're in my mind again. Who are you? Yeah, also you promised not to read my mind until I contact you in person. So much for that. Don't act like you can't hear me. Or what? You'll shoot us with your gun? Perhaps you should try implanting us into it first. Ooh, what? I just want some answers. We're sure there are many questions swirling around in your mind right now. Patience, Ego. Find us in town and we'd be happy to alleviate some of your confusion. Okay, that gets that going. Right, this is just the the beginning of this room. Right. To Aquifer, it says there, actually. Interesting. Welcome back, Ego. As you can tell, things are a little more lively and upbeat around here, thanks to you. Haven is where I grew up, a place filled with people and laughter and noise. Filled with, huh? It's normally a bit crowded, but it's home. Come find Elder and me in Town Hall. We have a proposal for you. And by proposal, you definitely mean an order that I will have to fulfill. Or a mission I'll have to complete, I should probably say. You might want to talk to some of the other townspeople too before setting out. Everyone has to pull their weight in order to survive in this harsh world of ours. They've all specialized in some skills that might be useful for you, even the kids. It's been hard for us all here, and some of the townspeople have become a little eccentric. Try to cut them some slack. Haven can become a home for you too if you let it. Come drop by Town Hall when you've got a sec, and I'll tell you more. Right. Well, we might as well just start with Forge's shop right here. What is this? Item shop. Ooh, it is actually a shop. I don't know if this was a thing in the earlier version. It probably was. Wow, 500 machine parts though. For a gun cipher. Ooh. That's a gun replicate cipher. Lots of extra firepower to fry some machines. Don't forget to grab it before leaving. I would love to, but I'm unfortunately a little bit poor. Tether cipher. This tether replicate cipher makes those strange tether pads light up like crazy. Tether pads. Oh wait, is it depicting one of those things I've been seeing in the background? Don't forget to take your crap before leaving. Excuse me. Don't forget to collect your stuff. Arrow pointing upward. Interesting. Don't bother me, just use the computer. Okay, I'll bother you. Buy something or get out. Hello. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Would one of you just say something? I mean, I'm not sure that Ego can speak, honestly. I mean, he doesn't have a mouth, does he? I don't like their kind, Jane. You know that. Ego's not like the other machines. Forge... it's not like the other machines, Forge. He's here to help. If it wants to help, it can work for my wares, Jane. You want to prove your worth, tin can? Then go kill some machines and bring me back their parts. I might even warm up to you if you bag some of the big ones. I mean, I literally just saved the town by killing one of the big ones, in case you somehow didn't hear the news. Don't go expecting me to get all warm and fuzzy with you, though. I don't like your kind, and that's all there is to it. Okay, I'm logging out of this conversation. The silence is deafening. Ego, just buy something or kill something. Anything but standing there. Alright, well... that was a pleasant conversation. Grab my stuff. Interesting. I guess... if by killing bosses and gaining his trust, he's going to eventually remove these barriers one at a time, so I can actually grab new ciphers. And this is where I can buy some augments. I could buy augments if I was richer. Right, back to having my weaker jump. Okay. So there were like 4 doors total. Forza shop up there, town hall here. Hello. Oh, there's a random person that I can't talk to. Obviously, we're going to visit the town hall last because that's where we're supposed to go. And then here we have the cartographer, which I also think I never... well, I definitely never talked to in the demo. Huh. Your card. Okay. The chatterbox. Find any cool loot? Hello. Oh, hey, Ego. Thanks for saving me back there. I probably would have escaped eventually, but it never hurts to have a killer death robot on your side, right? Anyway, the name's Cart, as in short for cartographer. Well, that actually makes sense, yeah. Like maps and stuff. I've been all over Bunker 7 and seen some pretty cool stuff, so come talk to me when you find new save nodes and want updates on your map. I love updates on my map. I found 2 of them yet. 2 of those save nodes. They told you that I talk a lot, didn't they? Well, yes. I should at least be able to nod or shake my head, I guess, to, you know, communicate in a very basic way. Otherwise, things are going to be a little bit difficult. Well, can you blame me? You're much more interesting to talk to than Jeremy the Cube over there. Oh, hey Jeremy. Companion Cube? Well, you're at least as good of a listener as he is. And you have legs and a big gun. Anyway, there's a whole world for you to explore out there. I should know. Jeremy and I were born out there. At least John, Jane's dad, found us out there. And I figure maybe there's a story there, you know? Like, where did I come from? And why does Jeremy act like that? Does he even act? Is it just a cube of metal, or is Jeremy actually an entity of some sort? So maybe you can help me. I'm pretty good at getting around, but there are all these obstacles and strange tech like Jeremy blocking vast chunks of Bunker 7. I've marked the ones I've found with paint. Bit of an artist, you see. You can get around and then clean up the map, and then maybe maybe I do talk too much. No, please, talk more. You'd better get out of here before Jeremy gets going, though. He's the real chatterbox. Oh, and Ego, if you find any cool artifacts or books from the past, bring them here. We've got a pretty sweet setup downstairs where you can view them once you clear it out. Once you clear it out, anyway. Can you do that too? You're the best, Ego. This kid is weird. A little bit. Okay, library over this way, except... nope, never mind. Used to be that way, I suppose. We will win. Sure. Is that Jeremy up there? Jeremy's room, yeah. That's what it says up there. Can I break that? No. Probably better that I can't. I cannot reach that, actually. Okay. I'm sure there's an augment for my beacon as well. Sweet setup downstairs, huh? But even though I just upgraded my gun, it's obviously not strong enough to break those red crumbly walls. There's something swirling in the wall. I wonder what that is. Oh, you know what? I think I can see that you just jump up there from that platform. The ceiling there is not really a ceiling, is it? Looks a bit different. It's the kind of game where you're gonna have to watch out for those little details to find secret passages all over the place. Also, below here, that's definitely a wall that's gonna open. There's some sort of hidden section underneath. What is this switch supposed to do, actually? No idea. Okay, down here should be where that weird green guy is. Oh, there's also this person? Radio. Oh, I might have talked to this one in my first video as well. They're always listening. Hello? If you're interacting with this hologram, then I must already be dead. Oh, good lord, Radio. Not this again. Jane, tapping into Ego's built-on receivers. Clever. Although I warned you about the dangers of broadcasting over an open frequency. Too many eyes and ears watching these days. Ego, I give you a radio. Haven's resident paranoid conspiracy theorist. Yes, Ego, so the rumors are true. In life, I heard whispers of your kind's existence, and now here you are at the site of my demise. Sounds like Providence, does it not? And here comes the pitch. Pay her no heed, Ego. If one can do such a thing for a voice broadcasting from one's head. Like me, Jane is an archaeologist. Unlike myself, she has no eye for real historic truth. You see, Radio, this is why my father stopped working with you. There's a difference between archaeology and a treasure hunt. Not if that treasure is the truth, Jane. You see, Ego, when I was alive, I was convinced that the architects of Bunker 7 constructed secret vaults all throughout the superstructure. These hidden chambers have no detectable entry points. Even more mysterious is their purpose. Some believe they contain wealth or weapons. Maybe treasure. Don't be petty, Jane. Now I believe, when I was alive of course, that these vaults house the answer as to the true purpose of Bunker 7. No one actually knows why this place was built, or why humanity moved here in the first place. I was getting close to finding one such vault, when envy attacked Haven, and sadly killed me. For once, I'm sad the machines weren't thorough enough. Remember, Ego, so-called conspiracy theorists are always wrong until they're right. Yes. Sure. I was right at the doorstep of a vault, but couldn't access it, and now here you are, a being that can transmit your thoughts into a save node and 3D print a new body. I believe that's your way in. Just one small problem, Radio. If there's a save node in the vault, if vaults even exist, Ego would have to interact with it first before transmitting his consciousness. That leaves us back at square one. And so the treasure hunter goes empty-handed once more. Sorry, Radio. For what it's worth, I hope you do find your vault someday. Although, don't let my dad hear that, or you'll actually be a corpse. You'll actually be a corpse. Too true. I mean, I am a corpse. Very dead. Ego, a moment more, please. I jammed Jane's transmission momentarily. She's the closest thing I have for a friend in this place, but do not be deceived. She and Elder are hiding something from you. I don't know what yet, but perhaps hunting for the vaults will reveal more. Shortly after you showed up, that convoy out there came to life, illuminating one of the missing save nodes. I believe these were built special and especially for you. You should be able to teleport to it without interacting with it first. You know what that means, right? That's right. Treasure. You should be able to find the errant save node on the map somewhere down between the breach and the aquifer. Finding more convoys should allow me to boost the signal and reveal more vaults as well. Come talk to me if you find any more. Now don't let me keep you, Ego. The truth is out there, if you're willing to look. Okay, so that guy actually gave me a side quest. Maybe I confused things here. Well, and there's the guy. Thing. Whatever. 58 minutes on the clock, though. Should I? You know what? I'll finish exploring the town. I reckon we must be pretty close here. I mean, we cannot continue that way, it seems like. And down here is also definitely a dead end for now. Yeah. So we'll just talk to this guy. Well, I guess we're not going to enter the town hall yet, because that's supposed to move the story forward. We are pleased to see you, says Shazyar. We are very pleased to meet you once more, Ego. We are the living embodiment of your augment, Ascend. Hence the green color, I guess? You mentioned that this was an echo. We've met before? Yes, we were once one, preparing for the battle against this world's true enemy. You keep mentioning this world like you're not from Earth. We are not. The greater question is, are you? What do you mean? We didn't mean to alarm you, old friend. Perhaps we misspoke. You're lying. Are we? Keep in mind, Ego, that everyone in this human village has their own agenda. It's only human. We only desire to aid you once more. We feel terrible after what happened last time, when Super Ego and id... The leaders of the machine army? When they what? We don't remember. No agenda, huh? We are not lying to you, Ego. We are incomplete. Our memories are scattered. Perhaps when you've found more augments, we can tell you more. Oh. Okay. Somehow I thought this guy told me a lot more. I guess maybe I confused him with the other hologram, although I guess this is not so much a hologram, but just something only we can see. Is this going to open? It is, actually. Okay, wait. Maybe there is a little bit more. None of these walls are the crumbly kind, though. Oh. Wait, this is not helpful. How do we access more of this place, like, even theoretically? All of these walls are just... Or, all of these are just doors, actually. Okay, so we would need an augmented weapon, because this looks like it can be shot open. Okay, and there's an echo, I guess, of one of our other augments. The red type. Okay. Right. Well, I guess eventually we'll probably be able to climb these kinds of surfaces. Would be my guess. So that's a path for the future. Up there is nothing. No visible opening mechanism for that door. Okay. Not a whole lot we can do here for now, it seems like. So I will just... I feel like I should probably keep the better weapon equipped, so to speak, for the time being, and only momentarily, you know, temporarily switch to the better jump if I need it. I guess it would be convenient to just have a better jump all the time, but no can do for now. Ah, the vault, the breach. We will check that out next time. I forget if I already did that last time, but I think I might not have. Anyway, we're going to check it out in episode 2. For now, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.